everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a review that I've been wanting to do for a while. I know a lot of you have requested of the 4 different Sabrina Carpenter perfumes. I have them all here, so I'm going to be trying these with you, giving you my first impressions, letting you know what I think of them. If you are new here, then hello and welcome. I'm all about perfumes. I have hundreds of videos like this, over 1,000, reviewing not just like new releases but whole ranges like this, perfumers, perfume notes. So do check out my other content, and if you're a regular viewer, do make sure you're subscribed and give the video a thumbs up. That really helps me. And all the links will be down below in the description box where you can get these around the world. They just started stocking them at Look Fantastic, where I bought 2 of them, so I could use my code LFTF Soki that you can use to get 21% off, so that was good. And then the new releases I ordered from Boots, the new cherry one. I think Superdrug have them as well in the UK, but I'll find the links for where they're available, wherever they're available, Europe, and leave the links down below for you guys. Cool, so the Sabrina Carpenter perfumes, the first one came out in 2022, and of course Sabrina Carpenter has gone really viral recently, very popular artist. Her perfumes are made by a company called Glorious Brands, who make a lot of celebrity perfumes like Kylie Minogue, Dolly Parton, but they also make some more like her niche perfumes, more high-end like Lalique. And these are very affordable. They come in these 2 sizes, so it's a 75ml and a 30ml size. And the 30 mils are around sort of 22, 23, 25 pounds, and the 75 mils are around like 35 to 40 pounds. So they're pretty affordable perfumes, like a lot of celebrity fragrances are. So if we start with the first one, called Sweet Tooth, and I believe they're inspired by the fact that Sabrina really likes sweet things and candy, and of course these like sweet gourmand scents are very viral at the moment. This smells quite a lot like Kylie Bougie Marshmallow. It smells like sweet marshmallow for sure. Whipped cream. It's got a bit of that latonic milky element to it. Yeah, like you've ordered a milkshake with marshmallows on. I get the sugar. Obviously there's quite a bit of vanilla note in there as well. Very, very sweet. It's not overly heavy, I'd say. It's not as strong as I thought it might be. And as it's settling, there's a hint of a sort of coconut, slightly musky, soft powderiness to it, but overall it just smells really sweet and sugary. But I would say that's definitely not heavy. It says eau de parfum on the packaging, but I don't think this is an overly concentrated perfume. I think, yeah, it's really actually fading now. So to me this is performing more like an eau de toilette. Doesn't feel like a strong perfume, but for the price, that's I guess what you can expect. So I think this one pretty much does exactly what it says on the tin. It's sweet marshmallow sugary fragrance. So next we have Sweet Tooth Caramel. This one obviously comes in a caramel color. So this one is incredibly light. I thought this was going to be really caramelly, like a sort of Prada candy. Very, very light. Definitely feels like an eau de toilette. It says eau de parfum. I don't really get caramel. It's like a very soft, slightly nutty, warm, musky. This is very, very light. This feels like a body spray light to me. It feels more nutty than caramelly to me. I wouldn't say this is like my top caramel recommendation. I do have a video on the best caramel perfumes, but like Prada Candy, Bon Bon from Viktor and Rolf, it's not like that. I'd say this is very light and slightly floral, and kind of a bit fresh nutty, like clean nutty, not like super gourmand, super sweet. I'm a bit underwhelmed by this because it really is, I can barely smell it, to be honest. It feels kind of like a body spray. I don't know if these are aimed at quite a young market. I'm not sure who her like Sabrina Carpenter's audience is that listen to her music. Maybe they're very young, like teenagers, and that age group tend to go for a lighter perfume, more sensitive noses. Parents don't want them to be like smelling really like strong of perfume. So maybe that's it. So next we have Sweet Tooth Me Espresso, and I think her best like song, her selling song is called Espresso, right? So this definitely feels stronger than the others. Feels kind of woody. I'm immediately getting the smell of like bark, like soil and bark. Espresso, maybe a bit of coffee, but if it wasn't called espresso, I would have just described this as woody with a hint of a milky sweetness, like the original, that milkiness of Sweet Tooth original, with a lot of this like woody notes, like a mahogany It doesn't really smell like perfume. Like, it smells like I've just been like polishing wood or something. Like, it's fading quite a lot. I actually really don't like the smell of that. It doesn't smell like coffee. It kind of smells like it's gone off almost to me. I don't like that one. I would not wear that. So finally, we have the new one called Cherry Baby. Cherry, obviously loads of brands been doing cherry perfumes past few years. So this one is fruity. This is the first fruity one. I do get cherry. It's like a cherry sweet, like a boiled sweet, and kind of like a real life cherry, like a fruity cherry, sweet and fruity, and slightly sharp sour, like almost a bit lychee like. There's a plum note in this, which is probably what I'm getting with that cherry, but this isn't as sugary as the first one. Definitely more fruity, but slightly deep. Doesn't feel like super light spring summer. It does feel more like a wintry cherry, and there's a hint of a vanilla orchid in here, which is used in quite a lot of celebrity perfumes, which is like a sweet floral. That's really fading now. So I feel like overall I'm not particularly impressed by these perfumes. I don't think any of them are particularly good, I'm afraid. My least favorite, definitely the espresso one. It smells like gone off wood or something to me. Then I would say probably third favorite is the original, probably third favorite is the caramel, because this just felt way too light. I just couldn't smell it after like 10 seconds. Then I would say it's a toss up between these two. You know, I love my fruity perfumes. So I do like the fruity cherry in this, and oftentimes perfumes say they have cherry in, and then I can't smell cherry, and I do smell it in that. But this one, I do like Kylie Bougie Marshmallow. I do think this is probably the best out of all four, sorry. But overall, I would say they don't feel like they have very good lasting power. So I'm not sure they would, you know, you could rely on these to last for hours and hours, but they are very affordable. So are they Soki approved? Okay, these two, not Soki approved. These two are kind of Soki approved. If you can get them at a good price, they're okay. I'm sure they sell really, really well because Sabrina Carpenter is super popular at the moment. But if I compare them to other celebrity perfumes like Britney Spears Fantasy, Midnight Fantasy, great perfumes, really last. I like the Kylie Jenner Cosmic. Like, there are good celebrity perfumes out there that are affordable. So I feel like these I'm not that impressed with, unfortunately. Guys, let me know if you've tried these. What do you think? Which is your favorites? I'll probably get loads of Sabrina Carpenter fans in the comments like messaging like, oh no, they're amazing, they're the best perfumes ever. Sorry, it's nothing personal, but those are just my first impressions. So let me know what you think in the comments. All the links will be below to where you can get them. And that's it, guys. So thanks so much for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.